So, before this video begins, I suppose I should explain something about the Dark Eye. You see, it takes place in two separate universes. Of course, there's the Edgar Allan Poe universe, which I've mainly just shown up to this point, which is just all his short stories. And they're sort of like dreams that the narrator of the reality universe is having. That's how they're explained anyway. And each time you finish a dream, you go into a reality section where the story progresses. And unlike Poe's short stories, it's one single narrative, and it's not written by Poe either. It's written by the game's creators. But it's still interesting and quite important to the game, so yeah, I'll definitely be showing it off. Such as in this video. And, technically I probably should have interspersed them with the videos when I first started making them. But because of technical difficulties, I kinda just postponed that until the last minute. Yeah, sorry about that. But hey, at least now you'll be able to keep track of them really easily, because there won't be 3 months in between, because I'm going to be doing these all really quickly, because they're pretty quick to do, unlike the nightmare sections in which you have to click on 300 separate things to get it done fast and correctly. So, one of the few things you can actually mess around with in the daylight reality mode is this piano in the room where we first started our trip, where we looked in the wine glass. So that's kind of neat. We'll be coming back to this piano later as well. But for now, let's go ahead and advance the story. Abrupt jump cut there, sorry. Our room is empty.
I'm glad you've come. I have determined to ask Elise's hand. I know it's foolish, but my heart pounds so earnestly within. Surely you understand. I fear Edwin will be opposed. He dotes on her so, and he's always been contemptuous of my circumstances. Please, speak well of me to him. It means my whole life.
Luckily, he left the note behind so we can peek in on his romance. Let's head downstairs and see what Uncle Edwin's up to. Well, he's certainly not in there. It's still a great portrait. And this painting actually changes depending on which scenario you just played. Since I just played the Cask of Amontillado, it shows the wall, of course.
It's a portrait of my mother. She died when I was quite young. God rest her soul. I suppose you might say she resembles Elise. Something about the eye? Where is Elise? She's been spending far too much time with your brother.
And if we head over to the staircase, even though we don't see them, they suddenly appear.
I won't hear of it. I simply won't hear of it.
Edwin, please, see reason.
She's far too young for you, for any man. Are you insane? She's your cousin, for God's sake.
What of her wishes?
Elise is confined to her room, indefinitely. And you, young man, stay clear of me.
And we're back in the nightmare world.